closing bell. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bang. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday, May the 30th, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. Really the bad news right after the close. ECB denying the Bankia idea that was floated. And we sold right off them. RIM. And then, of course, Australian retail sales sucked. Only down by 0.2, but missing the estimates. And the revision was up. But I think that the construction work done, that number up 5.5%, wasn't so bad either. But they drilled it. Of course. And certainly, listen, I'm the first one to say I'm down money today. I'm back long dollar. Had to get back into the bounce, baby. But I'll tell you, the news flow is just unbelievable. ECB, EU floating some sort of idea and then taking it back. Or saying envision. They got to come up with something concrete. The ECB needs to cut rates now and guarantee bank deposits. Act with a bazooka. Because we are on the precipice. And, listen, we've been here before. And they've done something. But I tell you, with this S&P chart, and you have gold, oil collapsing today, gold reverse, but this S&P chart, this looks like it wants to fall off a cliff. I got a channel line here, though. 1305. That's a fait accompli. I mean, that's a done deal. 1305. Where is it? I had a channel line somewhere. I'll show it to you. It's a 15-minute chart. Interesting, I can't get down the daily. Huh. Easy. Easy. Back on the dark side, baby. No other choice. We are going lower. Oh, there it is, I guess. And we take out that 1305. Who knows where? I'll tell you, the shadow knows. But once again, this looks very dire. And, the economic numbers that we had last night and today, U.S. pending home sales down 5.5%, falling off a cliff. Canadian inflation, not very good. Nothing good. And the SMB will just keep on buying Euro Swiss. Okay. Man, that's going to be a hell of a loss. But this S&P chart looks like death. Although Facebook's chart looks much worse. Oh, my goodness. What a frack job, huh? All you Morgan Stanley clients out there thought you had a good deal, and you're getting killed. We look at the dollar index. Gone. Listen, I thought we reversed a little bit. One of the things I did try and say, I said I wanted to see, a little better of a close. I was looking for a little better of a close, but we're gone. This is it. Now, the last time we were at this kind of precipice, the ECB did something. LTRO, I believe. The last time we were on this precipice, we got the LTRO. And it just feels like things are collapsing as we speak. Big time channel line right here. Should we take this out? And that's pretty close. 83.50. 83.40. And we got continued momentum, and we're going to head to the real panic. Flash crash move. Oh, baby. No other choice. Everything is collapsing. We take this out, and I think we should have one. It should be a very easy day. And I'll tell you, people, it's triple roll. Look at the interest you're going to pay on Aussie and Kiwi longs. 5 o'clock, if they run the Aussie and hold it up, it's coming in a little bit here, going for the lows. But if they try and hold this sucker up, Dump it after 5 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Pound Aussie. I mean, we've had nice pullbacks in these things. Nice pullback. Risk off, this sucker has to go. Now, I understand gold had a reversal today. And I understand cable looks like death. Sterling is toast. Broke major support today. I mean, this is when central banks are supposed to act. We could easily come down to 153. Easy. Once we clear the tower of this channel line, and it's touching it, I'm not exactly perfect on it. Once we take this out, bang. 153, say hello to my little friend. Absolutely. Ooh. Aussie coming in, going for the lows. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Ooh, pound Aussie even ticking higher. What do you know? Finally getting even on those trades. Unbelievable. But we got a lot of charts here, people. A lot of things look great. Listen, hopefully you got my twits. Voice of Forex on Twitter. Dalian looks like death. Broken. Done. No intervention until non-farm payroll on Friday. So this should be good to go. Dennis Gartman has a stop of 78.55. Oh, it's going to break that. He gets stopped out and then buy. I think 78 probably could hold, but I got to tell you something. This has another channel line. 76.50. 50. Wow. Wouldn't that be interesting? Euro dollar. And I've been waiting on it. Toast. You seriously are talking about 119. Easy. Remember, that's where the euro went public. That's where it came out. Why not? The Germans are playing a big game of chicken. We are in free fall mode. We took out this support here. I mean, we're in free fall. And if you measure the move from 126 to 135, that breaks 119. But should be right around there. 900 from 126. Look at 117. Unbelievable. Like it never even happened, that bounce, huh? Anyway, so as far as news that could come out tonight, I don't see anything. I see all possible bad news. It's all about US GDP. It's all about US numbers coming out. We do have a flash CPI number coming out of Eurozone. If that's weaker, listen, ECB, you can make a case they need to be cutting rates now. Now. But they don't get it. Euro yen, all the yens look like death. Euro yen's going to make total round trip, certainly going to 97. We take out 97, measure the move on this. Oh, my goodness. You could be talking about a euro yen in the 70s. Can you imagine? Why not? But certainly a possible double bottom. But we are in free fall mode. Now, do I think we could reverse tomorrow? Do I think that everyone knows we're on the precipice? Remember, ECB, they'll watch this tick for tick. Of course. Tell you, if this is risk off, you would think this Euro Aussie should be going up. If they know this, they know they have to do something. We could have another Spanish disaster tonight. Dollar Canada. Tell you, this baby's ready to launch. Launch. To the moon, Alice. 106, 105.75. Easy. Measure the move. Goes to 104 tonight. I love it. Love this trade. Aussie dollar. And look, when we take a look at the intraday in the Aussie, obviously, doji. Obviously. Worked. But when you look at the hourly chart, listen, those retail sales numbers came out. We came in. We certainly bounced. Shouldn't have been down that much. And then we had a saver, even if you stayed long, on the ECB news and the S&P. You just had to act and get out. Not always easy. But again, sometimes getting rid of those losers helps you see things and stay in focus and stick to the plan. And that's the key always, right? Sticking to the plan. This Kiwi, daily chart, toast. We're going to take out 74.50 easy. These things look gorgeous. Gorgeous. Broke this whole uptrend channel line. Now we roll back over. I'll tell you, one of my members thinks it's going to 52 cents. I don't know. Maybe he's right. Certainly we could be talking about 2011 lows. It's about 72. Easy. Now, ADP non-farm payroll comes out tomorrow. I'm looking for horrible numbers there. US GDP, I'm looking for 1.6%. How about the US bond yields? New all-time lows. Germans sold a 2-year note with a negative yield. I guess IBM was right. IBM did the right thing a couple years ago, didn't they? Crude oil falling off a cliff heading towards 80. At least gas prices are going to come down. Falling off a cliff. Demand destruction. Bond yields. Wow. Dollar Swiss to the moon. I still like pound Swiss short. I still think the Swiss franc is a safe haven and deserves to be it. And all the intervention you want, frack that. I mean, look where we were in the panic. Give me a break. But we're certainly breaking out. And you look at this 10-year chart. Hard to be very bearish. Certainly looks like we're going to par. Easy. And we take out par. 109. Be some spot. And I'm going to take a look at this Australian dollar. I think 95 easy. I think even 94. I draw this line here. It's around 92. But certainly if you measure the move in this Aussie, whatever we bounced, 97, 99, stay low 95. Bang. It's going to be a wild day tomorrow. And again, a 10-year note on the U.S. at 162. Holy crap. 162. The 30 years at 271. You know, as much as I keep saying to myself, this is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy, I got to tell you, this is Japan 2.0 global. Back in 2004, 2005, I used to think bond yields in Japan were going to explode. I thought they were going to have inflation. 8 years later, they still don't have it. 7 years later. No joke. I think this goes back 2003, 2004 when I started in currencies, really getting my neck into it. Why? I have no idea. Just kidding. Rick?
You're going to get a couple hundred over treasuries. Not bad, but you want to pick carefully. If you look at junk, you're going to get much more, about 680.
Whatever. So, for all these bond vigilantes out there, for all these bond people, I think this can't happen. This can't. Well, Japan, I believe, is 200% debt to GDP. Now, their savings rate is ridiculous, and they have so much assets. But, you know, when you think about it, the U.S. has a lot of assets themselves. We might not be the biggest savers, but I would say the United States of America has got some amazing assets. Thank you very much. Japan has no oil, no gas, zero. Zippo. Nada. Just trade the Chinese Alaska. You know what I'm saying? But again, to think that we cannot be in a deflationary environment or in a non-zero Zippo inflationary environment is naive. And that the bond market, that's what's telling you. And you look at Japanese rates, flatline, dead for 2 decades, 15 years. This might be what happens globally. Now, eventually, it's going to stop. Eventually, it's going to end. I'm not saying, believe me, I think rates are due to explode, but that might not be for 5 years. Who could service all this debt at higher yield? Imagine globally yields went up. It'd be a nightmare. More of a nightmare than Morgan Stanley's $52 trillion of derivatives on their books. How is that possible? Sterling yen, go lower. Say goodnight. Absolutely. Toast. I'll tell you, this pound Swiss, I'm a little nervous. Tried to break out. I just think this Euro Swiss, this thing is going to crack. It's got to. But it didn't. And it made another run towards 120 again. But look at that. Talk about dead. Wasted capital. We take a look at some of the others. This Aussie yen. Finito. Aussie yen looks like it's going down to 75. Easy. Measure the move, same thing. Now again, could someone come in like Superman and save the day? Absolutely. But until then, unless there's some really good news, and obviously we tried, Euro yen, we know. Look at that Luna yen, even Swiss yen. Melting down. Round trips going back to year lows. Absolutely. 100%. Luna yen. Long way to go. Broken. Busted. Look at that gorgeous triple top. Don't tell me channel lines. And it took out the channel line. Of course. Took it out. We're going lower. 75 easy. Love this trade. So again, people, you looking to try my product? Email me, info@globalfxllc.com. Hey, you know what? The key, well, I'm not a bull. So if I was a bull, I probably may stay bull, I guess. But you know what? This is too obvious. The short side, the dark side, people. Even if you're a bull, you don't want to lose money on the long side. Not with this kind of close. We're going lower. How much? I think a decent amount. 1305 in the spoos. Gartman's going to get stopped out in his dollar yen. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, baby. Get ready for some actione. And it might even start. We got some good Australian numbers at 9:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. And by the way, the other news too, China. Forgot to talk about that. China. Not really going to ramp up the kind of stimulus they did last year. That's not good. Look at these futures. Closed terrible at the lows. That was while we spoke. All right, everyone. My Aussie dollar making new lows almost. And Kiwi coming in. Finally. Pound Aussie, pound Kiwi making a move. Coming around the outside. Andrew Spanton. Try my product. Email me. And share my video. Capital preservation, baby. That's what it's all about. And going with the trend. And the trend is down. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need. Who truly loves. Look at those spoos. Toast. Oh, baby. The only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.